Hi everyone, what's happening today? We're talking about a tool that I think every Linux user should learn how to use, and it's a web browser called Lynx, and it is a terminal-based web browser. So let's just jump over to my desktop and I will show you what Lynx is. So here I am on my desktop, and I'm going to go ahead and open up a terminal. And to install Lynx, you're just going to use your package manager. For me, it's going to be DNF. So sudo DNF install Lynx. Now, of course, for Debian, it's going to be a sudo apt install Lynx. And it should be in your repositories if you're using a major distribution. Now it's going to ask for my password. And that's going to tell me that it was already installed in the system because I already have Lynx installed on my system. Now that you have Lynx installed, all you have to do is type Lynx into the terminal. And it's going to bring up this blank screen. This blank screen is the browser. Now you have to just browse to a web address. There are a couple ways of doing this. The easiest is just pressing the G key. It's going to bring up a dialog inside your terminal. And you just type in a web address, www.google.com. And here is Google. Now, of course, it's just going to display it in plain text. Now, the way you navigate through Lynx is through the up and down keys. Down will move it down in the list. Up will move it down up in the list. And it'll just go through the links and the dialog boxes on a web page. Here's a search box. So all I have to do is type. Let's just type in Arch Linux. And then I press Google search. Now I can press either enter or the right key. So I'm just going to press enter and it's just going to bring up the search results. And of course I can just browse through the links. Now of course it's not showing images or rich text. It's just showing plain text inside the terminal because this is a terminal browser. It doesn't support images, video, or any of the HTML features. So basically, I just open up Lynx, and that is the basics. Now I can always enter in different addresses by pressing G. I can go to distrowatch.org. It does help if I type it right. www.distrowatch.org. And there we go. And this is DistroWatch, of course, displayed in plain text only. Now there is another way you can navigate the Lynx browser, and that's by pressing the escape key, and it brings up your file menu, your view menu, all of this. Of course, you can just press down, it'll drop it down. Up and down navigates your menus here. And of course, you have to go to URL, and it'll display also the keyboard shortcut behind it. So I can just go ahead and press enter right here. And it's the same dialog box right there. You don't have to put the www in front of it. Now, of course, I'm going to press escape. And of course, you've got the view here. You can follow link right here, open link in new window, etc. Of course, here's your help and your about, your user's manual right here. And this is the documentation for Lynx. I'll just read right through here. Backspace is back. Really, Lynx is just simple to learn and master. You can also download files if you need to download files. It's actually a really powerful little terminal browser. And to quit Lynx, all I have to do is press Q and enter, and I quit Lynx. So that was the Lynx web browser. Of course, it's terminal based. And this is not the type of web browser that you would use as your daily driver. At least most people wouldn't, because they want images, video, and all the fancy elements of the web. Now, the reason why you would want to learn Lynx is because if there's a problem with Linux and it's unable to boot your desktop environment, it's going to default to a terminal. It's going to ask for your username, password, and then it's just going to give you a command line. And if you need some help fixing it, such as reading forums or wikis, that's where Lynx comes in. And I always have Lynx installed on every system that I own in case something like this happens and I need to browse for some documentation on my current distribution. So this can really be a help if you're diagnosing a problem in Linux where you don't have a graphical environment, or it can also be used to browse documentation when installing Arch Linux. There are several different use cases for Lynx, but of course, it's not going to be your daily driver for a browser unless you just like looking at text. And that's all I have for you. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button and leave a comment in the section below.